Hello dear students, myself Miss Vaishali Dekate. Welcome to my channel. I am teaching you subject maths in standard 7th. In this video, we are going to continue with our chapter number 14. Name of the chapter is Algebraic Formulae and Expansions of Squares. We will solve sums from practice set 51. But before that, subscribe my channel by pressing subscribe at right side. Press the bell icon also to get my recent videos.
Now before starting our practice set 51, let us learn the expansion of a plus b into a minus b. So a plus b into a minus b is equal to a into a minus b. That means first term from first bracket multiply by second bracket plus second term from first bracket multiply by again second bracket. We do multiplication of two brackets in this way. Then we have to multiply by the terms outside the bracket to the terms inside the bracket. So let us multiply. A into a is a square, a into b is ab, minus sign is there, so we have to write this minus sign. So minus a into b is minus ab, plus b into a is ba, and plus minus sign will become minus b into b is b square. So in this way we get the third step, which is a square minus ab plus ab minus b square. So minus ab plus ab, both are like terms, they can be added and subtracted. Minus ab plus ab will be 0. So these terms are getting cancelled. We are getting only a square first term minus b square last term, because plus ab minus ab will be cancelled. So expansion of a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. So we have to apply this formula for solving the sums. So this is our third expansion formula. A plus b first bracket, a minus b into second bracket, that means a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. So if a is first term and b is second term, first bracket there is plus sign, second bracket there is minus sign. So first term plus second term in first bracket, second bracket first term minus second term. In both the bracket first term and second term are same. Okay, only the difference is of sign. In one bracket there is plus sign, in the other bracket there is minus sign. So answer is equal to first term square minus second term square. Now let us apply this formula to solve the sums from practice set 51. Practice set 51 question is, use the formula to multiply the following. Two brackets are there, we have to multiply this two bracket and we have to use the formula also. So when two brackets are there, both the brackets are having similar terms. First term is same, as you all can see, first term is x, second term is y. Only the difference is of sign. In first bracket there is plus sign, in second bracket there is minus sign. So we can apply the formula of a plus b and a minus b. Similarly, in second bracket, in second question also you can see similar thing. 3x minus 5 in first bracket, 3x plus 5 in the second bracket. Both the terms are same. In one bracket there is minus sign, in the other bracket there is plus sign. Again we can apply the same formula. Here also a plus c, a minus 6, and then x upon 5 plus 6 and x upon 5 minus 6. So all these four brackets we can apply the same formula. Let us see how to solve the sum. As you all can see, I have written the question. Now we have to apply the formula to solve this sum. So we have to write by using formula. So I will be writing here by using formula. Now I will be writing the formula here. A plus b, a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. This is our formula. Now we will apply this formula to our question. Our question is x plus y and x minus y. So first bracket x plus y is there. Second bracket x minus y is there. Our a is x and our b is y. Is equal to a square minus b square. First term square minus second term square. So first term is x. So x square.
second term is y square, x square minus y square. Now see children, both these terms are not similar term, they are different terms, so we cannot subtract them. We have to keep it as it is. X square minus y square, they are the squares of variable, and squares of variable also we cannot find out. So this is the answer of our question. X plus y into x minus y is equal to x square minus y square. Now let us see the second sum. Second sum is 3x minus 5, 3x plus 5. Now see, it is not necessary. In first bracket there should be plus sign, in second bracket there should be minus sign. It is not necessary, it is not compulsory. In any one bracket there can be plus sign, in any one bracket there can be minus sign. So one bracket there should be plus and another bracket there should be minus. So we will be writing by using formula again. Again same formula we have to write. So plus sign can be in one bracket and minus sign can be in the other bracket. So it will be 3x minus 5 and 3x plus 5. So 3x is our first term and 5 is our second term. So first term square minus second term square. Now first term is 3x, that means coefficient and variable both are there. So we will put this 3x in bracket and then we will write the square. So 3x square, first term square, minus second term only 5 is there. So we write 5 square. We don't put it under bracket. So because here it is number and variable both are there. That means coefficient and variable both are there. That's why we have to put it in the bracket and then write minus 5 square. Now 3 square we all know it is 9 and square of x is x square and square of 5 is 25. So this sum is having second step. Here we cannot have second step because here variables are there, but here the numbers are there. That's why we can find out the squares of these numbers. So there will be second step in this sum. Now let us see the third question. This is a plus 6 and a minus 6. So third question, a plus 6, a minus 6. Again we will be writing by using formula. I will write the formula. A plus b in first bracket, a minus b in the second bracket is equal to a square minus b square. Now we will write our question, which is a plus 6 and a minus 6. Our a is a in the question also, that means this is first term, and 6 is the second term. So first term square a square minus b square, b is 6. Our b is 6, so 6 square. Now see children, again we can find out the square of 6. So there will be second step. A square we cannot find out, we have to write it as it is. But square of 6 we can find out, it is 36, so that we have to write. So whichever square we can find out, we have to write there as the answer. Now let us see the fourth sum. It is x upon 5 plus 6 and x upon 5 minus 6 in the second bracket. Again both are same terms, but the difference is of sign. So we will be writing by using formula. So we will have to use the formula a plus b in first bracket, a minus b in the second bracket is equal to answer is a square minus b square. Now we will apply the formula. We will write our question. X upon 5 plus 6, x upon 5 minus 6 is equal to a square. Our a, that means first term, is x upon 5. So we will have to write it under bracket. X upon 5 square minus second term is 6. So it will be 6 square. Now we can solve this. Square of x is x square. Square of 5 we all know, 5 square is 25 minus square of 6 is 36. So in this way we can solve this and we can write the answer of this question. So this is first question of our practice set 51. Now let us solve the second question. Now question number 2 is use formula to find the values. 502 multiplied by 498. We have to use the formula. So as we have to use the formula, in formula we all know there are two terms inside the bracket. This is the formula which we have been using. A plus b, a minus b is equal to a square minus b square, where first term in both the bracket is same and second term is also same. Only the difference is of sign. So as you all can see here, first term plus second term and first term minus second term is there in the brackets. But here we are having only single number. That means what? These numbers has to be split into two numbers. This numbers, one number we have to split into two numbers. This one number we have to split into two numbers. So instead of one number we have to write it as the addition or subtraction of two numbers. Now as I have explained to you in practice set 51 also, when the unit place digit is 5 or less than 5, this number should be converted into the formation of addition. And when the unit place number is bigger than 5, this number can be converted into the subtraction of two numbers. So let us see how to convert this number into addition and convert this number into subtraction. So 502 can be written as 500 plus 2. 502 can be written as 500 plus 2. Multiply by 498 can be written as 500 minus 2. So now you can see there are two brackets. In both these brackets, first term is same, second term is also same, only the difference is of sign. So you should convert this number in such a way that both the terms, that means first term and second term, should be same, only difference should be of sign, so that we can apply our formula to solve the sum. So now let us apply the formula. Okay, so we will be writing by using formula. We will use the formula here. A plus b, a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. Now we can use the formula in the question. Now instead of writing this question, we will be writing this 500 plus 2 in first bracket, 500 minus 2 in second bracket is equal to a square minus b square. A is our first term is 500. Second term is b means 2 here. So 500 square I have to put inside the bracket minus b square. B is 2. So 2 square. Now what is the square of 500? 5 square is 25, we all know. 2 zeros are there. So instead of 2 zeros we will be writing 4 zeros. Minus 2 square is 4. Now this is simple subtraction which we can do here. 10 minus 4, 0 is there, so we cannot subtract 4 from 0. So we have to write 10. We have to borrow 1 from this number. If you want, you can do it in your rough page. I am doing it orally. So 10 minus 4 is 6. We have borrowed 1 from here. So here we will get 9. Again 0 is there, that means there will be 9. Again 0 is there, there will be 9. Instead of 5 we have to borrow 1. I will be writing this here 4. This equal to sign I have to rub out, and this is 2. So we are getting 249,996. Correct? So 2,49,996 will be the answer here. Now second sum is 97 multiplied by 103. Again we have to convert these numbers into addition and subtraction of two numbers. Those two numbers should be same, like here we have converted. So as you all can see, in 97, 7 is bigger than 5, so this number can be converted into subtraction of two numbers. And here the unit place number is smaller than 5, in this number can be converted into addition of two numbers. So let us see how we can convert it. 97 can be converted into 100 minus 3 will be 97. We all know 100 minus 3 is 97. And 103 is converted as 100 plus 3. So it is 103. So as you all can see, both the numbers, first number or first term is same. Second term is also same. Only the difference is of sign. So now let us apply the formula. We write here by using formula. So we will be writing by using formula here. We write the formula a plus b, a minus b will be equal to a square minus b square. Now we will use the formula in our sum. Our sum is 100 minus 3 and 100 plus 3. In any one bracket plus should be there, in any one bracket minus should be there. It is not necessary only first bracket should have plus sign and second bracket should have minus sign. If first bracket is having minus sign, second bracket should have plus sign. That you have to remember always. Now a square, a is 100 in our sum. So 100 square minus b square, b is 3. So 3 square. If you want, you can put the bracket here. Now what is 100 square? 1 square is 1, we all know. And in place of 2 zeros, we will be writing 4 zeros. Minus 3 square is 9. Now subtract this. This is 10,000 minus 9. What will be the answer? 10,000 minus 9 will be, we all know, 9991. Correct? 9991 will be our answer. Now let us see how to solve our third sum. Third sum is 54 multiplied by 46. Again only two numbers are there. We have to convert these two numbers into addition and subtraction of two numbers. As 4 is there, so this number is less than 5. We will convert it into the addition of two numbers. So it will be written as 50 plus 4 and 46 can be written as 50 minus 4. So 50 plus 4 is 54 and 50 minus 4 is 46. Now we will be writing by using formula. Now use formula, write the formula first. A plus b in first bracket, a minus b in second bracket is equal to a square minus b square. So we will be writing 54 into 46 means what? 50 plus 4 and 50 minus 4. So it is equal to 50 square minus 4 square. 50 square is 2500. 5 square is 25. In place of 10 we will be writing 2 zeros and 4 square is 16. Now subtract 2500 minus 16. Here 0 minus 6 means what? 10 minus 6 will be 4. Now 1 borrowed here, so 9 is remaining. So 9 minus 1 is 8. Instead of 5, 4 we have to write 2, 4, 8, 4. So therefore 54 into 46 is equal to 2484. In this way we can write the answer also. In first two sums we have not written the answers like this. So we can write the answers here like this. 502 into 498 is equal to 2,49,996. Similarly, here also in the second sum also we can write it as 97 into 103 is equal to 9,991. Like this we can write the answer and put the box to the answer. Here I don't have the space, so I have not written. You have to write the answers carefully. Now let us see how to solve question number 4, sum number 4, which is 98 into 102. Again we will be converting these two numbers into two brackets. So 98, 8 is there in the unit place. That means we have to convert it into subtraction of two numbers. From 102 we got to know that it should be 100 plus 2. So 98 must be 100 minus 2. So here it is 100 minus 2 and 102 means 100 plus 2. Now we will be using formula. We write here by using formula. by using formula we write here. So formula is a plus b first bracket, a minus b in second bracket will be equal to a square minus b square. Now we use the formula here, 100 minus 2, 100 plus 2 is equal to 100 square minus 2 square. Now 100 square means 1 square is 1. In place of 2 zeros we write 4 zeros. Minus 2 square is 4. So it is 10,000 minus 4. 10,000 minus 4 is 9996. If you do subtraction, you will get the answer carefully. Now see, we have to write the answer like this. 98 multiplied by 102 is equal to 9996. And put the box to the answer. In this way, we can get all these answers by using the expansion formula. So in this way, question number 2 also from practice set 51 is over here.
Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.